Oh, yeah! Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah! What's up, selectors? It's got like that Street Fighter 3 kind of feel to it, don't it? Kind of hit that Aunt Viv to this one, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. What's up, selectors? It's Select Screen here. As you can tell, I've already started on the Sony cam because tonight, hey, the sounds are working. We are going to make a change, I think, tonight. As you can see, we have been streaming on OBS. We have streamed on Streamlabs OBS. Then it became Streamlabs. And that has, again, frustrated the heck out of me. We're going to talk about all of this stuff tonight. But tonight, I think live. Tonight, you guys are going to see me switch over from one streaming platform to another. I'm going to build it right here on stream, from OBS to Streamlabs OBS to Streamlabs to Meld? Question mark? Maybe? Either way, like, share, and subscribe.
Choose your destiny.
Choose your destiny with me. Shout out to my man Landon, who said, "What's good, Teach?" What's good, bro? Thanks for joining me. Tonight is going to be weird. We might get into Metal Gear again a little bit tonight. We might get into 2K. We might get into Madden. We might get into NCAA. Depends on how frustrated I get with this. But supposedly, one of my mentors who I watch for streaming, Harris Heller. There we go. Harris Heller is talking about something that may take down OBS. It's called Meld. And so we're going to try Meld. I'm going to show you how to do this, how I build a stream. And if it works, we're going to switch over to this thing. And we're going to go from there because we've been having so many technical difficulties. And I feel like this.
Snake, answer me. Snake, snake.
Like, so frustrated with anything that remotely acts like OBS. And I've tried XSplit. I thought XSplit was trash. I've tried all the other ones. I've been paying for Streamlabs, and I thought, okay, it's because I'm not paying for it. I've been paying for Streamlabs, and Streamlabs is not doing what I want it to do. Especially with the amount of CPU usage this thing is using. It's out of control, and I'm tired of it. So,
Think, Mark.
Harley Quinn is in Fortnite. Yes, she is. Catwoman I saw was in last night as well. And I saw Miles was in. I need that Miles skin. Please stay in there a little bit longer. I can't get it today because of the blackout. I just need him to wait. Do not leave me, Miles. All right. So that's what we're doing. One more time for the Street Fighter kind of song I found. That is just a vibe, bro. All right. OBS.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
That's right. Let's get in this thing, man. I'm ready. You're ready. Here's an example of something that annoys me with Streamlabs OBS, right? I'm going to hit this open button and watch. It's going to play it twice. It shouldn't do this. It's always done it unless I hit the button before I start stream. So watch this. Ready? Here it goes. You're ready. I'm ready. Let's go. You see that? Give me a full screen. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to do this. Do you see what I'm talking about? Frustrating. Oh, Landon, you don't got to do that, bro. That's money. I don't want you spending any money on me. I'm good, bro. I'm all right. I appreciate you. Yes. All right. You know the vibes, bro. I wanted to go something. He's full of butts. Oh my gosh. You're amazing. You're an amazing, amazing kid. For sure. All right, so where do we start with this? All right, I'm gonna walk you guys through the whole process. Shout out to Harris Heller. Shout out to Senpai Gaming. And would you look at this? That is supposed to be full screen. Is that not full screen? That is definitely not full screen. All right. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to pull up what this thing is called. It's called MELDStudio. And what MELDStudio supposedly does is let you stream with confidence. Stream with confidence. I'm not feeling this track. Trying some new music today. Oh, definitely not feeling that one either. All right, go back to the other one. You're messing up my vibe. There it is. It just makes me feel good. All right. So we're going to download this thing. I'll do this while I'm talking. No watermarks. I pay $15 a month for this trash that I'm using right now. We're unfortunately downloading it on Windows. But what does it have in it again? 1080p or 100% free. Okay? No watermarks, no limits, and multi-streaming. Eventually supposed to be able to pay for it. So there will be features that you can pay for. But right now, it works with Elgato, which we have been sponsored before. That is the biggest thing. Twitch, YouTube, and Streamer.bot. I don't use Streamer.bot, but I use these big three right here. So let's see what you got. You can live stream, record, and create right from here. Windows and Mac. Now, the nice thing, the thing that I always liked about Streamlabs and why I went to Streamlabs instead of OBS is myself and my sister both stream, right? So when we both stream, if I make a change on this side, it makes a change at her house. All right? That's one of the benefits of doing this. This one, I don't know if it does that. Built-in multi-stream, unlimited destinations. I need to get some water. Shout out to Crystal Paris over on TikTok. It's 100% free. Linda says that thing looks clapped. For sure, bro. Send your content everywhere it matters. Reach your audience. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Live, or a custom RTMP. Now, the thing I don't see on here. Anybody see anything about TikTok? So, if we can't stream to TikTok, is this worth it? No, it is not. No, it is not. So that's what I'm downloading. I want to see. Because I don't believe I have a custom RTMP anymore. Because TikTok makes it extremely hard to go live from a PC. And that's why that's why they're getting jacked up right now. All right, so if I want to create TikTok effects, dark mode, creator tools. Yeah, I can already tell you right now, this might not be a good idea. Because I think I found something wrong with this already. Yeah, I do not see a way to stream to TikTok. We're going to see. We're going to see. So move transitions. That's what I really liked about this. That looks pretty fire. Kind of a modern look. You can customize this. This is huge for myself and my sister, is being able to shape this. Notice on our stream how it's just a box, right? I would love to do something kind of creative with that area where you guys are seeing me right now. Do something creative with that. All right, post-production effects. I'm all about my effects. Oh yeah, can I get oh yeah?
Oh yeah!
Huh? And control your sound, which has been a nightmare lately. Asked the last stream on Wednesday. VST support, which that doesn't necessarily matter because we do that all through our Elgato stuff. And we're in good company. All right. So let's see. Mr. Heller, you said this was good. You said it was easy. We gonna see. We gonna see. I need a different vibe now. I need a different vibe. Because we're in construction mode right now. No, that's way too much Christmas for me. Chicken noodle soup. I don't like that one either. Let's go. Let's rock with this one. See what they got in here. We gotta find the right vibe. The right vibe right now. How about we got any just lo-fi? How about this one's called Royal. See if this one works. There we go. There we go. Lena says, huh? Brother, what? He said,
Brother,
brother, All right. So supposedly this downloaded. MELDStudio. I'm going to show you guys everything as I go through the process. All right. Basically, do I want to launch this? Yes, I do. Select get scammed by a horrible subscription? What you mean, bro? So, let me give you guys, I'm gonna pause the audio real quick so you can see what this thing is gonna look like down the line. Oh, you mean like on the old subscription? Yeah. I got you. Yeah. I need that sound. Did I not get that sound yet? I thought I got that.
Yeah.
Here's a better one.
With everybody say, yeah.
But this one. Play it. Play it.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes. see what I'm saying? The delay is crazy. Oh, yeah. There.
Scene for Twitch. Nice rounded corner camera with a drop shadow.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome. That looks better and cleaner than most Twitch streams. And it took me 30 seconds. I also just found out that when you flip one of the layers and you use the move transition, it does this.
See that? That is what
That's
we're
pretty
going.
cool.
That's what
Now,
we're looking
there
for.
are some circumstances where OBS has a little bit of an advantage here. For example, in the Move plugin made by a
Okay. Here's what
and
else
stay
we're looking to
connected
do.
with dependable Wi-Fi.
Not his ad.
Here
Here's
we're going to
what
be
we're
using. In scene 1, we're going to add my camera. So a video device.
We're going to do some of that stuff.
I need to screenshot my image here, bring it to my Mac over there where my photo software is, make an image mask, and bring it back here.
Now, I have to do all that stuff. I'm not trying to do all that.
You can see I wanted a drop shadow there to make
that's what he wanted.
this a terrible experience. So there's an advanced way to make this work. I could have added my camera into another scene.
I'm not trying to do that no more. I'm just not trying to do all that. All right? You feel me? You get it?
With everybody saying, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So back to Meld. Here we go. Meld. Oh, awesome. It's stuck into a different window. All right. Here is Meld. Oh. Meld doesn't want to go into the right place. Not off to a good start, old chap. Not off to a good start. There we go. All right. Here's all the stuff. We can multi-stream to multi-platforms, a virtual camera, smart corner radius, effect presets, built-in move transitions, all-in-one display capture, and effects presets. Hey, RJ is funny one with the new sub. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's bring the music back.
Shrunk the camera down a little bit so there were edges around it.
That's more Harris. All right, we don't want to hear more Harris. So you get the idea of what we're after. We're trying to do something modern, something sleek, something yellow. All right, that is the idea. And for RJ adding on, we got to give him the mustard of the day. Hey, the mustard of the day. All right, so live stream, multiple platforms, blah, 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 blah. All right, so how do we do it, bro? How do we do it, bruh? Let's see, can we go to another screen to see it? Full screen? Nah, son, that made it harder to see, cousin. That made it harder to see, cousin. We'll go back to this one. All right. Now, regardless, what all of this means is that I would have to reset up all of my Streamlabs or my Stream Deck stuff. So far, I'm not loving how to even open this. Okay, you have to hit next at the bottom. Sorry, my light is a little bright. Monitor audio, 32 input channels. I can dig it. Okay, I'm reloaded. Can I show you with this screen? Left monitor. Left monitor? We could do that. And we could change this left monitor to a different monitor. You want to do that? Display. We could do that. We could do this. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that for right now. Does that mess everything up, though? I think it does. Yeah, it does. What if I go back to the Elgato prompter? Yeah, it does. So I'm not going to do that. And I said, yes, sir. All right. So that one would work. But but we'll go back up here. Golly. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the prompter brightness up for me. Okay. I'm going to turn the ring light down so I'm not staring into the sun. Oh, gosh. I'm looking crispy. All right. Something like that. Holy eyeballs. All right. Yeah, I want to show you guys this via prompter. But it don't want to. Are you going to zoom out for me there, cuz, or no? No? No, it is not. All right, I'm going to hit get started. Ain't no way you just said you look crispy. Oh.
What's up, brother?
All right. There it is. So what we're looking at is meld right here. And bring my music back. This is meld. So the idea here is your layers are here and your scenes are right here. Okay, your audio is here, your inspector here, which is completely different than Streamlabs. I'm going to give you guys an idea of what Streamlabs looks like. Streamlabs. It's going to be Inception for you guys. But this is Streamlabs. Scenes down here, mixer down there. This is what I work with pretty much every day. Okay? And then if I switch between those scenes, right? So if I go over here or over here, let's say I want to go into a full screen, it changes. It shows you all the goodies. All right? That is what I'm normally working with behind the scenes. This guy right here, homie, he is something else. This is something different. So, with Meld, one thing I do like about Streamlabs that I've not seen about Meld yet is I don't see a chat feature. So we're going to see how that works too. We going to learn today. I should have set up a different light, but that's okay. All right, so we know we're going to need scenes. We know we're going to need layers. Let's start with, this is all learning. We're going to start with scene one. We're going to call this, what we normally call it is our Patreon screen. Okay. And then we want another scene that I typically call, oh, I don't know. Let's call it, I used to call it our MK1 scene. Now, you know what? This thing said I could import. It did say I could import my other scenes. So this could be really dope. Let's try this first. File. Do we see anything about importing? Export. Import OBS session. Okay. And it disappeared completely. Just gone. Pieced out. Dipped out. I'm not loving Meld already. All right, let me try and bring it back. MELDStudio. Yeah, that actually shut down. Not a good look. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Is it not coming up? Okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this a different way. I'm going to risk messing up the stream here a little bit, because I think I can fix it if it doesn't work. Okay? So I think what I can do, so I can come here like this, and then what I think I can do, I know you guys can't see this on the back side of it, but what I'm thinking possibly. Can I bring in... Nah, I can't. I can't do what I want to do. Mid-Friday class when you're filling genres a stream. Bro, I wish I could just stream class and stay home. I wish I could do that. But then I wouldn't be with my students either, so that'd be kind of rough. I really like my kids. I got some great kids that I'm teaching. I'm trying to think of another way to do this for you guys that would work. Well, let's try this. Let's try this and see if we don't mess up the stream later on. We're going to learn today. Okay? I'm going to go to this one. See, why can't I just do that? If I go back to prompter, will it mess it up? No, it won't. All right, that's cool. We're learning. So now if I come down here, what's it do? Yeah, it messes everything up, doesn't it? Sure does. It sure does. I got another idea, though. I got another idea that may or may not work. What up, TikTok? I'm trying to learn something. Okay, what if we grab this layer called, I got a layer in here called left monitor. Bro, what if I just made a new monitor? What if I just made a new one? Let's try it. I know I'm not showing you guys this because this is something that's not necessarily pertaining to the stream, but will help us in the long run. Share a monitor. Yeah. And we're going to call this one, add a new source. We're going to call this middle Samsung monitor. All right, this might help the stream a little bit later. We'll see. There it goes. There it goes. All right, I know that looks funky for y'all right now, but bear with me. Watch this. Like that. And then watch this. Watch this right here. Watch this. Your boy is the GOAT, I'm telling you. If it moves, come on. Do what I'm telling you to do. Not the alert box. Alert box, you go back to the center. Hours. I've put hours into this, bro. Hours, if not days. On multiple machines. All for this. The main benefit of this would be to not have to pay for it anymore. At least not while it's not doing what I don't want it to do. You feel me? All right. Y'all got all that? You should see the whole monitor now. I think we're legit now. All right, that should be cool for there. Now, vertical, I'm working for y'all right now. I am working for y'all right now. Hang on. I know it says no signal. Bear with you, boy. Okay. We are pretty stream efficient there. All right. Now I'm not looking into the blinding sun of my ring light. All right. Was there more chat happening? No. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Let's get rid of this this OBS thing if we can. All right. So again, like I said, they told me that I could import by file, importing an OBS session. When I did that last time, it did exactly the same thing again. It just died. That's crazy. So that does not work. All right, we're going to bring Meld back. Okay. Yeah.
With everybody saying, yeah.
All right. So that function right now, I can confirm in Meld this right here. Import OBS session does not work. Don't use that button. Now, import session. What kind of session is that? Just a session. Can I export that out? I'm going to try it. General outputs. OBS import from Streamlabs. All right, let's Google real quick and see. Export Streamlabs session. Settings at the bottom left-hand corner. And then scene collections. Scene collections tab. Okay. You can do it. And then you want to click export overlay file. Save the scene collection as .overlay file. So see, this is what made Streamlabs dope, is you can back up your media files in the cloud. With OBS, once I lost stuff, it was gone. Export overlay file. That's what we want to do. And for right now, we're going to put this. I don't suggest ever putting anything on your desktop, but I'm going to do. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it in a specific folder. And I'm going to give this new folder a name. That new folder is going to be called Meld Conversion. And let's see what happens. Open and save. And Meld, or we'll call it Streamlabs. Let's just see if it works. We gonna learn today.
Tonight!
I was doing all that. What else can we do in here while we're waiting? We can view, take a screenshot, open capture device status, and help. Okay. Kind of feeling this one. I I'm not an island boy, but come on, let's go. It's taking a minute. All right, we're gonna try and learn some other stuff while we're waiting here. So we need our scenes, and again, we're gonna call this Patreon Meld for the sake of it. And in there, we want a layer that is. Let me turn this on. Let's use. Oh, I don't know. It'd be dope if I could bring in and import something. You know what I'm saying? But it won't let me do that. I want to look at the preferences. Virtual camera. Let's go ahead and install that. General canvas is. Ooh. Ooh. I'm streaming at 1440. Let's do 1440. Standard quality. Yeah, that's cool. Hardware encoder. Recording, enable clipping. Yeah, we can clip. Format. MKV. I like MOV, but I guess that's cool. All right. I'm good with all that. Plugins. We'll have to look for some more plugins. WebSocket server. MELDStudio's WebSocket server will be accessible from other machines on your network. Interesting. So maybe we can link these. Our audio. Our output should go to. I don't want output. Output back to what I normally want to hear. So that would be, if I'm thinking of this correctly, system, my headphones. I mean, I guess, but not really. That's not where I really want this to go. I really want this to always go back to Elgato. And this is where it gets kind of frustrating. MELDStudio camera is not installed. I don't know what a virtual camera is, but we're going to install it. Snapping grid color. That's fine. Transition. The move kind of feel. Easy curve. That's cool. And then we can set up hotkeys. I have to go watch your stream. Hey, thanks, bro. Appreciate you. I don't know about this audio yet. I don't really want that to go there. How we looking here, Streamlabs? Come on. All right, back in our layers, what we want to do is we really want a display capture. And typically we have a camera Display window. I don't really want to do, when I think about that, I don't want to do a display yet. And I know you're going, why? The first thing I want to see is a media source. Yes, no? Not even a media source. Video device? I guess maybe it's a video device. And see, I should be able to, sure, okay, stretch the canvas. And what we want to see here is we want to see the 4KX. All right. So that should be our game stuff. And I am not seeing that. Now, is that because we have the 4KX somewhere else? Which would make sense. Right? Yeah. That's exactly why. Snap to fit. And I don't see a way to customize that. Do I have to do that offline? Which would be annoying as heck, man. Failed to get it from the device because the system reports it is no longer present. It has the device been plugged in? Yes, it has. So I like on the side here that you can change the device that you're plugged into. So let's go with Elgato Facecam Pro. Okay. All right. There's our face cam. Now, this is gonna sound crazy. Does it look better? It low-key looks better. It's a little crooked, but I think it looks better. Now, I will say this. I tried to get this same camera that you guys are looking at here to work in Streamlabs, and I've been fighting it all day. So that has been one of my big that was very, very easy to do. Very easy to fix that. I like that a lot. I like it. Picasso, play that sound for me, please.
Okay, I like it, Picasso.
Now, in theory, we should be able to use these presets. Now we're in 3D. We're in the 80s. We're in black and white. Do some colors. Right? I can do some expressive stuff now. I like that. Very cool stuff here that I can do. Well, that smooth is smooth. I like that look right there. Sepia. Right? So we can do some cool stuff here. For fighting games, having that filter on it. Right now, I'm feeling this one. So I like how easy that was to do. That was really, 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 really cool. fill mode, stretch. And keep in mind, this is not my expensive camera. This is my Elgato face cam. Looks pretty dang good. Still works with all my zooms. Pretty dope. When I have an extra friend over. Yeah. Nice. That was easy. That was really, really easy. So now the idea with this was that I could do another scene over here. And let's call this, I normally call it my Mortal Kombat scene. Okay. MK scene. And let's say I want to come back up here. That transition was ill. But let's say I want to come back to the MK scene. Paste that in there. That was very, very simple.
I mean, it's all right. Like,
okay. All right. That's cool. Now let's see the transition between the two. There is none, right? Because this is all the same. But can I undo that? Okay. Simple undo works. Supposedly, I'm supposed to be able to reshape this like this. All right. And then transition. Ah, I like it. Okay.
it doesn't matter what you think.
I know, but that's slick. That is very slick. Okay. Let's get a little fancy with it. I don't know what this button. Oh my gosh, dude. Making it vertical easily. With the rounded corners, bro. That is really simple to do. I like it. I wish this told me what it does, though. What does this do? Oh, just a circle. A rounded box. Okay, let's go. I've always wanted something like this. Simple, clean, easy. Right? And I don't want it exactly in the corner. I want it something like that. Now, let's see it transition. Okay. All right. You're starting to get me excited a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're getting me excited. What if... Can I change these? Now, when I go back to this, it keeps the color, bro. It keeps the color. So if I want that 90s nasty music video look, and then I pop out,
I don't know.
that's kind of hard, bro. That's kind of hard. What up, RL? We can try to get Discord. I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea. This is our Discord, by the way, guys. I've never really shown you guys Discord. I'm going to go into Discord right now. And I got to change that music. That was terrible. All right. So I'm in here in here. And let's see what happens. Because I guarantee you, I'm going to bring up voice. Because if the audience can't hear you, then it's not worth it. In here, I should hear RL talking, right? Look, where did Discord even go? On you. Oh, that was good. That was good. All right. Let's see if I can't get you to actually come through though, bro, where you're supposed to. Right. Should be able to come through. What is this thing called? Discord. In theory. All right. Say something now, RL.
Okay, I like it, Picasso.
Wait, why did that sound? One more time. No, man, it ain't working.
Fatality.
Okay, so the sounds will come through. No, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. It's Streamlabs is just goofy. So like they can't hear you, so it just looks like I'm just talking to myself like a weirdo. I mean, I guess normally I would. Route to microphone. I don't understand, bro. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. This is why we're setting up this new system, because whatever's going on with Streamlabs, it ain't liking it. And I can hear you, but the stream can't hear you. And that doesn't make any sense. Yep. Stream, yeah, the thing is it doesn't work with a lot. It's more for businesses. It's not as tailored for like video games, so it's really hard to get like the video game sources in there. And that's why I'm hoping this meld one that we're looking at now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to add it in here. Let's see what happens. Something ain't right. Because I should be able to hear you on stream. I'm going to try something else, though, while we're at it. I want... Because we know it's possible. And the whole thing, the whole reason I upgraded this was it was supposed to make you guys sound even better. And instead, it made you not at all. So let me see. If I go settings and I go into system and sound, choose your output device. Yeah, that's all straight. That's all cool. But why Bluetooth and other devices? I used to be able to come right here, click this button. It would open up a little advanced thing. And then I could hear RL. Use default output if device is unavailable. Sure. I should be able to This is crazy. I don't even see a way to bring you in anymore. And this is all stupid Windows, man. Now that they're going to 12 or whatever, 11, all this stuff is just jacked up. App volume and devices. All right, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Discord. Output. Yeah, should be outputting into this FX channel. I'm going to move you over here to this aux channel. And let's see what happens. Discord off. Crazy. Ox 1. It's going to ask me to swipe what? Oh. I thought she was talking to me. Tell her I want whatever it is. I want double. All right. RL, you're talking and still ain't nothing happened, bro. Yeah, but this is such a big thing, man. I like talking with you guys on stream, man. It's one of the things that makes us unique. And love to connect with you guys. And I hate to be like, hey, sorry, we're just not going to do this anymore because it doesn't work. The input for this. Let me try one other thing. Put it to the effects. And man, I've tried resetting. I just don't understand how something so simple. I mean, through everything for crazy. The input of this. I'm still here. Let's see. All right, try it now. Nothing. Yeah. Still trying to. I may have to rebuild this whole thing from scratch, bro. That's what I'm looking at, because it is not. Ah. Oh no. Okay, that made things worse. That made things way worse. Oh, hold up. Okay, try something now, Ara. Yeah, that was goofy. I was like, okay, where is this? That was definitely goofy. It was just like the inside of his building. They didn't even do an establishing shot. That was really weird. My friend, I am stuck on this. I am very stuck on this. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I mean, yeah. I mean, he got tossed around, and it was kind of like nothing, bro. Like, I mean, yes, he was hurt, but it wasn't like, I get that the wings were shielding him, but were they shielding him enough? I don't know, because Hulk ended up ripping him off. That was the thing that yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, he definitely should have taken more damage. At the same time, are they trying not to villainize Red Hulk? Yep. Yeah. Right. Instead of it being on a bad screen, a green screen raft, that didn't look too great either. I was kind of like, I can't help you on this one, man. Appar- Apparently, the whole post credit scene, and I'm repeating this back, guys, because you guys can't hear RL. Uh, Apparently, the whole post credit scene was not about incursions, but it's actually about the Illuminati. And I went, wait, what? And again, I'm the one defending this movie. I'm defending it because I liked it, but that didn't make any sense to me. I was like, nah, son, that post credit scene was not about the Illuminati. That was definitely about incursions. And they were like, no, no, no. So I don't. I've had such mixed emotions about this movie because when I watched it, I was like, it was okay. Then I went back and watched it again, and I was like, no, it was better than I thought. You know, I was being too critical. But then the cast is talking about it, and they're kind of making it worse. And I'm going, well, wait a minute. So, gosh, man, I might again end up changing it back to maybe a C plus. And again, it's not so much it's not the acting, it's not the action, it's the things that I asked for, but yet it does kind of feel like Marvel doesn't know what they're doing again, and I'm like, dang it, you guys. And especially on this one, because I gave you a pass on Falcon and the Winter Soldier too. But there's some things that I'm just like we have to suspend our disbelief a little bit, right? These are fictional characters. I get it. Don't, James Gunn gets so mad about that. But at the same time, it's just like the in theory logic of some of these movies has not made any sense at all. I can suspend my disbelief on a lot of stuff, but the characters you're talking about at that post-credit scene is not what 98% of the theater thought. Unless the director is just really that out of tune and what he was going for. I just I don't know. I don't know. And to be honest with you, I am really nervous about Thunderbolts. I'm nervous about Thunderbolts because Thunderbolts has even more this doesn't make sense logic to me than Captain America does. Like, how are these unsuperpowered people gonna, like, again, I can explain away Cap, right? He's military, you know, you could say that he didn't purposely take the serum and the whole thing. We can go there. But what we can't sit up here and do is say Yelena can take a full-on punch from Sentry. She don't have vibranium. And so I'm nervous. I'm not liking what we're doing here again. And I think, and see, I wish, after thinking about this, I wish they would have waited for Cap and not did Captain America. What they should have done now is did Thunderbolts, went right into Secret Wars or Doomsday, right into Secret Wars, blown it all up, and then had Anthony Mackie's Cap be the one to escape. Have him escape with the Fantastic Four and restart there. Let him be Cap now. Now we're looking at is we kind of got a reboot of Cap here, only for us to reboot Cap again later. It's not a good move. It's just not a good move. I'm glad. I didn't want it in the movie. Honestly, I'm done with Steve. This is gonna blow you away too. This is gonna blow you away. After watching this animated Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is my favorite character. Peter Parker, I've grown up with Peter Parker my whole life. I'm done with Peter. We've given Peter 3 trilogies. I'm through with Peter. It's time to move to Miles. You cannot get his villains right at all. And then my favorite villain in Venom, you just can't do. And how can you not do Venom? You actually did him pretty well for the most part in the second movie. And then all you have to do is put Peter in that black suit, and you screwed that one up too. I just leave Peter alone. Just let's start with Miles. And funny enough, Mike. You guys can't hear him, but RL said then they're going to make the 4th Spider-Man film in between Doomsday and... Bro, that got delayed. Even though it was a week, it already got delayed. And rumor has it, if they don't stick to that date, they will lose the rights to Spider-Man. So you know what that means. We're going to get another X-Men situation. It's like, well, whatever the movie is, it'll be X-Men Dark Phoenix. We've got to put it out. And that next Spider-Man 4 watch is going to bomb. It's going to bomb. And then I'm so frustrated. And RL, you said it. You said, watch DC. It's DC's turn. Mm-hmm. Well, they should have never let the Russos go. I mean, what are you doing? Why are you? Hmm? Um, it would have came out on time. If it, yep. If the Russos had it, and guys, I'm fooling around. They do. They absolutely top their next movie. If Russos were still around, which they shouldn't have done a cat movie without the Russos. If they would have done it right, it would have came out on time. It would have been at the right political time. It would have had a bigger impact, and all these little weird threads that didn't work would have been tied up well. Because they've been there, they've done that. They know what they're doing. Wavelink aux 2. And it's just a shame because why did the Russos not want to come back and direct this movie? But then all of a sudden now they want to come back and direct now. Mm-hmm. More money. But if mm-hmm. More money, more control. And I'm with you on that. Mm-hmm. So that was going to be my next question. Is it Feige? Hmm. Sure. I mean, very true. The issue becomes, though, with Feige, if you realize that these new directors aren't getting it done, why would you give your golden goose to someone else? Because Winter Soldier, Civil War, Endgame, Infinity War printed money. What do those all have in common? Captain America, but more importantly, the Russos' Captain America. So, yes. Absolutely. So why do you mess with the formula? Especially when you've dropped Eternals, Ant-Man 3, not didn't even drop Blade. You know, you're dropping some clunkers. I need to go back to that well, and I'm not letting anybody touch Captain America. And I get Mackie wants to do it, but what was the rush? At that point in time, what is the rush? I don't see a rush. Other than they were trying to get it out in a political year, but you missed that. So to me, they should have held that. They should have moved up Thunderbolts, and they should have delayed Cap. And let the Russos do what they do. Golly, this is driving me nuts. Let the Russos do what they do. Because honestly, more than Robert Downey Jr., they're the only thing that can save Marvel at this point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yes. Yeah. RL was saying that it just doesn't feel like there's any kind of build up to generate the hype. If you look at the phases 1, we knew Thanos was eventually coming. We knew eventually the Avengers were coming. Phase 2, we knew that we had to stop Thanos. You know, by the end of phase 3, we knew, you know, he's coming. He's gonna get all the stones, right? No, I completely agree with you. And unfortunately, Marvel thinks that the issue is there's too many films. Too many films is not the problem. Because they've been able to put out some good content in that. They were able to put out Spider-Man. No Way Home. They were able to put out Werewolf by Night. Right? What else comes to mind? Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is it's a pretty good film. I think that's a B+ film. What else? You know, Ant-Man had a lot of potential. Ant-Man had a lot of potential. Loki. But the problem is they literally shot themselves in the foot. Everything that they learned in the first thing, which they did so much better than DC, they've like flipped. You need one MacGuffin for all of these characters to have to come back and go after. And that was the Infinity Stones. All right, you use the stones to destroy the stones. We don't have that MacGuffin anymore. Cool. What is it that brings all these characters together? Well, it's the multiverse. That's pretty broad. Okay, so let's narrow that down. Well, it's going to be Kang. Well, then Kang should have been in everything. Every villain that was in all of these movies should have ended up being a variant. They should have been a variant of Kang, right? So in She-Hulk, at the end of She-Hulk, Titania should have gotten knocked out and she should have morphed and like Shang Tsung, and she should have been Kang. All of this, Kang should have been everywhere. And that's the problem, is that there's nothing connecting any of this stuff. If I go back right now and I watch what the first movie of this phase, let's not forget, is Black Widow. That was their first big mistake. Because, okay, so we thought, and this is what I thought. I thought Allegra Valentine, Val, right? I thought Val was going to take the role of Nick Fury, but just evil, right? So we're going to get Dark Avengers, but she's going to build this team throughout all this stuff. And it was going to be a Dark Avengers. Okay, well then that's something that we can follow. But Val only shows up in the Earth stuff. And that again is the problem. We've got stuff going on Earth, and it makes no sense that all the cosmic stuff ends up happening back on Earth. Like, the one thing that bothers me about Endgame is they have to come out and say this. Like, at one point in time, there were 3 stones on Earth, and the whole uni and multiverse, in all of it, there's 3 stones on Earth. That's ridiculous. But okay, so what's the deal? What is the deal with the multiverse? Why does Kang have to fight Ant-Man? And again, if he was going to fight Ant-Man, why was it Kang Prime? What's that? Am I almost done? It sounds like my wife wants me to be done, you guys. She needs me. Okay. Last point. How could they have fixed this? Well, even with Jonathan Majors being fired and all of that stuff, easily could have fixed this. And guys, behind the scenes, I am still screwing around with this. It's very simple. It's very simple how they could have fixed this. And that is to have Kang throughout the whole thing. They could have included the mutant gene. Even though they couldn't use the X-Men, they could have had genes all be a part of this. Or they could have just had a MacGuffin that worked. And that MacGuffin should have been Kang's ship. That should have been the thing that tied everything together. But instead of doing that, think about this. We've got the 10 rings. They're out there calling to someone we don't know, keeping the Hulk from being in Captain America. We have Kang stuck in the multiverse somewhere. We have all of the football field and Kendrick Lamar with Kang. And what else? We had the Marvel's bad guy. Can anybody tell me what her name is? We had Miss Marvel, which again, we had the bracelets that could have tied everything together. Her bracelets, and Shang-Chi's bracelets could have worked together. Hello. Hello, you got two different bracelets. To- Yeah. 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 RL said, guys, is there a way basically to fix it? Can the Russos do this in 2 movies? If anybody can do it, it's the Russos, but I think they actually have 3 movies. And that's why I'm saying Thunderbolts. I pretty much think if there's one movie that you don't have to see, I think it's going to be Thunderbolts. I don't think Thunderbolts is going to have too much to do other than getting Yelena out of there from Bucky. I think that's going to be the whole point of the whole movie. Is Yelena's going to be the new Black Widow, Bucky's probably going to die, and everybody else is going to die, and Yelena is going to be the only one. My answer to that is this: they have 3 movies. It's going to start with Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four has already, I think they've already changed Fantastic Four to prepare everything that they need to for Doomsday. I think when we come out of Doomsday, we're going to see Doom. Or, excuse me, out of Fantastic Four. We're going to see Doom. We're going to know why Doom's doing what he's doing. And I think Doomsday, as crazy as it sounds, is not going to be a superhero film. I think they're going to do something crazy. And they have to. If you think about what they said, there's only one character, there's only one person who can bring Doctor Doom to life. There's only one guy. Let me go back full screen for this one. There's only one guy who can bring Doctor Doom to life, and that guy is Robert Downey Jr. And this just hit me. Here's why they casted Robert Downey Jr. Doomsday is not going to be about the superheroes. Doomsday is going to be about Doom. The whole movie is going to be Doom as the good guy. And the cameos are going to be other characters. Basically, our heroes are going to be the villains. of that movie. And that's how everything's going to be set up the right way. They're going to develop the heck out of Doctor Doom in one movie by giving him his own movie. That's my thought. That's the only way you can get everybody back up to speed and take them out of all the other nonsense is Doctor Doom has to be the main character. And all of these villains have been, in his view, terrible people, kind of like a Baron Zemo. And he has to now stop the multiverse from happening and saving the world from the superheroes. Russo's, that one's free. The next one, I need $1 million. I haven't heard anybody else come up with that theory. I just made that up. That's the only way. Because then we don't have to worry about it, right? Who cares what Cap's been doing? Because he doesn't. He doesn't have to care. All he knows is he's trying to save maybe his part of the multiverse, and all of a sudden these Hulks and all of this stuff, they're trying to stop him, and he's gonna be like, basically, I am Doctor Doom. Then of course you do the same thing you did with Infinity War. You flip it on its head. And so for Secret Wars, he's established his kingdom and everything. Then we switch the perspective and we're back with the heroes. I don't think he's totally. I think by the end of the movie. Yeah. There's no team. Mm-hmm. I think there's all the fractured teams are going to come at him in Doomsday. So you'll have Cap's section, you'll have the Thunderbolts, it'll be as splintered and chaotic as it is for us watching it, right? You'll have go ahead. Oh. No. Yeah. I don't even think we'll see Cap making the team in Doomsday. I think literally it'll be him and Joaquin and a military. It'll be Miss Marvel and the Guardians of the Galaxy. And they'll come in waves. You see what I'm saying? They'll figure out waves. It'll be Hulk, Shang-Chi, and Aquafina. They'll all come at these different waves, and he's going to just keep taking them out one by one. And everyone says that the rumor is that he's going to rip out Thanos's, his spine and everything. I don't see that happening. I've also heard it'll be Hulk. He'll rip out Hulk, and there's no way. It's going to be, they're going to bring Jonathan Majors back. And that's what's going to happen. He's going to have to kind of climb this ladder. He's going to have to get through all the Avengers to get to Kang. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to rip Jonathan Majors' spine out. And that's how he's going to become God Emperor Doom. He's going to put Battle World together. And the next movie will be Spider-Man dealing with the black suit. All of that garbage. And when we get to Secret Wars, Secret Wars will finally be that movie. That whole movie will be like this, like Captain America, where he has to put a team together. He's gonna have to bring everybody together, do all of that stuff so they can defeat him. And that I think yeah. They're gonna run away from Venom right now. They're gonna run away from Venom and leave Venom alone. I really think Spider-Man's villain, he'll have the black suit, and his villain's gonna probably be Norman Osborn. It'll be a different Norman. It might be the Norman from this terrible animated film or animated series. I really didn't like it. My kids did. I didn't like it. It's not the worst, but it was not great. It was not great at all. And yeah, again, when we see Peter fighting Doctor Doom, he's not going to care that it's Robert Downey Jr. He's not going to care that it's Iron Man because he's going to have the black suit on. He's going to be so self-absorbed. Is this going to be good? I don't think so. Even with the Russos, I think they're going to have to save it as much as they can so that they can get out of Secret Wars, so that they can take this Fantastic Four group off the 616, and they're going to probably here's another breaking one.
You suck.
They're not going to call it the MCU anymore. It's going to be called Ultimate Marvel. They'll call it Ultimate Marvel, and again, everything will start all over again, but the right way. But we'll see the ultimate versions of Iron Man, where he's got kind of the longer, elongated face. We'll see the Fantastic Four like they should have been at the beginning. We're gonna see. I think people are gonna be mad. I know I will be. We're not gonna see our traditional X-Men 97. We're gonna get the Ultimates. We're gonna get, that's all they've got left to do. And there's a generation that they love that Ultimate. I don't like Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't like Ultimate Iron Man. But our era, I think, is over. I think our era is over. I think you'll see I think it'll be half and half. It'll be half and half. We'll get a good majority of it'll be like flip-flop. So you know how we had the OGs in Leftover in Infinity War? Or, well, no, I guess it was the other way, right? The OGs were in Endgame. Yeah. So I think it'll be flip-flopped. So it might be the OGs first. I think here's another sign to that. Oh yeah. Well, there's two though. There's two that, again, where have these two been? We got Thor and Star-Lord. And Chris Pratt came out and said, yes, we are going to make good that Star-Lord is coming back. And that's what's going to happen. Star-Lord has no more story. His only job, he and Thor are going to die in Doomsday. They got to go. They've already separated Star-Lord from the Guardians. Go ahead, get him out there. He and Thor trying to be, too much, and Thor's done. And like I said, what happens is in the ultimate version, we go back to a traditional, not a Greek Thor, but what is he? You know, a Shakespearean Thor. We give that a shot again. We go back to, like I said, we probably get Demon in a Bottle Iron Man finally. Stuff like that. We got to reset a lot of stuff. Rhodey has no business not having his legs. Like, there's just a lot of stuff. We leave. Oof, don't get me started on Vision. I don't think we see Vision again. I think Vision's done. They really, as much as they messed up Hulk, I think they messed up Vision even more. The only way I could see that they do that is if they swap out, they don't bring Jonathan Majors back, and they put Ultron there. Because let's not forget, in the What If series, boy, Marvel, they still love that stupid robot. They love them some Ultron. And again, it's not that Ultron was bad in the movie or that Ultron's a bad character, but you've waited too long to bring him back. And at the end of the day, he's a robot, and we've seen him defeated in What If so many times. The other outlier is, what in the world is going on with the Watcher? They could have, this drives me nuts. The MacGuffin RL. The one through line through all of this. It's the multiverse. Why didn't they just have the Watcher watch everybody in every movie? Yet we have not even seen James Wright in live action. So your three OGs, there's three of them actually. Thor, Star-Lord, and Strange. Strange is still around. I don't know. I'm not trying to sit up here and be a Debbie Downer on Marvel. I love Marvel. I hope that this stuff can be recovered, but I think to some degree, even though I liked Captain America, you gotta burn it down. It's time to burn it down, guys. Because I'm telling you, Thunderbolts ain't gonna do it. Thunderbolts ain't gonna do